guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, Global has got the thank you celebration going on right now. Now I know this isn't exactly the best way to kick it off with Blue Goku and Vegeta, right, as opposed to LR Vegeta and Trunks, who I think are still the best unit in the game. They're just way too dominant of a character, right, to ignore. Now, the thing about this thank you celebration, though, is that Global, I mean, almost kind of vaguely keeps this going in November, December, and sort of January as well, at least in that one of the main Tanabata LRs, it typically releases in January, right? So I think because of the fact that the main Tanabata banner, which would have Vegeta and Trunks on it, as well as the Return of the 7th Anniversary LRs and other units, that will always release on Global on Christmas, December 25th. So that means that Vegeta and Trunks should be releasing at the start of December, right? Because they're going to release before the Tanabata banner, and then Fusions and Monster the Part 2 LR should be later on in January. So we have the celebration info here. Again, it's not the craziest. I mean, this is more so because the Resurrection F Blues, their celebration was really not the most insane. Remember that Dokkan does just naturally have peaks and valleys throughout the year, right? It's just the way it is. I mean, you know, we could say, well, they're making $1 billion. They should be putting $1 billion back into the game to make incredible crisp animations and tons of events all day. Yeah, sure, of course. But you can say about literally anything, any game, any company, right? Like, it's like, yeah, like there's, you know, there's points of downtime. This celebration for JP was directly before Tanabata, right? Which means typically, you know, these sort of like, you know, post-major celebrations and pre-major celebrations typically are not the craziest, right? Now, one of the big things we do have here is the PORUNGA Dragon Ball campaign. I could talk about this as well, the thank you characters, but like, I mean, y'all let me know. If you want me to, I can, but I mean, typically I like to do, you know, nice 10-minute videos. I don't think I could give you 10 minutes for this. These characters just all are ass. There's almost no place in the game for most of these characters to even be able to put in any work whatsoever at all. They're almost all completely trash, right? There's very few exceptions in this list who can actually give you performance somewhere, right? This list badly needs to be updated, and they had better update it like next year, right? It's like you got AGL Golden Frieza here. Janembu is good. You know, he needs a proper team to really utilize him. Kuliza is good, right? And it's just like, that's it. Like, this Kefla is like, okay. Weirus is good, I guess, right? This is dreadful. Not a good list at all. But we do have the PORUNGA Dragon Ball campaign. Now, the Dragon Ball campaigns, these are always pure flames, right? You just get so many resources from this. Let's quickly take a look. What are the wishes looking like right here? So, oh, actually, here, let me swap over to the thank you celebration. We just take a look at what the global ones look like. So, you're going to be able to get gift cards for those shitty units, which I don't really recommend. There's summons in the Dokkan Festival, so there should be a second set. Damn, is that going to be for the Resurrection F Blues? Oh, dude, that would be truly terrible. Are they going to do that? Wow, that is... Okay, listen. I feel like Global Shaft is overdone quite often. If JP got these exact tickets... let's go to the Tanabata one, right? So JP got these exact tickets. Oh my god, but it was for Vegeta and the tickets we got were for this banner right here. Let me pull it up. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. All right, we have identified a Global Shaft, okay? I know y'all are just like, yes, yes, we're tortured. Damn, JP. I went too far. I actually have to pull this up. This is insane. Yeah, this is the banner JP was getting their tickets for, right? You just have, oh, you know, top 5 unit in the game, top 5 unit in the game, top 1 unit in the game, right? Like, it's like, yeah, you've got some good stuff on here, for sure. And then Global is going to be condemned to summoning on the Resurrection F Blues. You can't be serious. All right, man. Anyway, let me get out of here quick. I'm not looking at the comment section of this video, bruh. All right, we got the Grand Elder Kais. I do think these are usually decent. Hidden Potential System, I think, is really good. Meats are fine. Okay, so here's the thing with keys. Previously, I had always thought that, oh, getting keys is a good idea. Because of the fact that they are not, like, they're completely limited. You cannot grind them in any way whatsoever. Well, that has actually changed a little bit. Now, let me actually pull up my tweet from earlier in the day. I did a video on this earlier today, but you can now purchase story keys, in the Baba Shop, right? They made this update literally last night, so we could buy story keys in the Baba Shop, right? Unfortunately, they don't have, these are the Dokkan keys right here, and then these are the EZA keys. They don't have those in there. I do think that is actually a pretty good pick, though. Picking up these, the keys, of course, could certainly be very, very good. Now if we take a look at this, Incredible Gems are also way easier to grind than they previously were in the past. In the past, Incredible Gems, you know, it's like you'd have to do like 23-8 and stuff like that. With the addition of Area 29 and Siege 29-3, Incredible Gems are easy to grind up, so you don't need this. You don't need this. I would recommend keys, meat, potential orbs, Grand Kais, and then these summon tickets. Not the gift cards are ass. I don't think it's worth it. But the summon tickets, Kais, orbs, meats, keys, because those are like actual limited stuff. The rest of this is very easy to grind up. Right? Very, very easy. Okay. So let's take a look what we got in terms of the wishes, or excuse me, the Dragon Balls. So you have to Z-Awaken a character, very easy, right? Worst comes to worst, you could get a unit from the friend summon and Z-Awaken them, very easy. Use 77 stamina. Again, you're going to do this naturally. The thing that they do with these Dragon Balls, keep in mind, is they make sure that the requirements for them are very easy because they want new players to be able to do them. Remember the way, like, Dokkan, and I'm sure a lot of these gacha games, you know, mobile games work, because games that are just going on forever, and people could, like, download, delete, re-download, come back, you know, delete, I'm sick of the game, they're playing it again, then they come back when their favorite character gets added into the game, that type of thing, right? So they make sure that the missions are easily accomplishable for everyone, right, is kind of one of the main things. Clear a stage of the bond of parent and child category, character and team. This is a joke. This category, this is like the biggest category in the game, right? That's easy. Clear a stage once with a rainbow team. Again, just a unit of every single typing. You know, you could do link leveling, you could do Dokkan events, right? Like, there's tons of stuff. There's tons of different ways you could do this. I mean, sometimes, I mean, people have been known to go into, like, the Broly Dokkan event, and, like, the very first stage of that is, like, a very low amount of stamina. You know, you could beat it very, very fast, right, with this rainbow team. Then do the Master Roshi event once. This, everyone should be doing this every day anyway. You get such a huge amount of Zenny training items, good chance to link level. It's just so good, right? You should be doing this every day no matter what anyway. And, of course, if you do it, I can't remember exactly how many times it is. Can I pull this event up real fast? It's like if you do it like 100 times, you get stones or something. What is this? This is a bonus event, right? Let me see. I think it's like 100 times you get like stones. Let's look at the missions. Up to 150 times. Okay. But again, even once you get the missions done, the rewards for this event is just way too good. You do not want to not do that. Do a friend summon, very easy. Increase the link level. Again, this is very easy. Worst comes to worst. Again, you can do a friend summon, get like a rare Cyberman or something like that, and you just do one stage. Getting one link level is ridiculously, unfathomably easy, right? It's so easy. Any link at level 1, you've got like a 50% chance, right, every fight for it to link level. So, then this one, click on the banner image at the end of the bottom images on the home screen. If we go back here, we could take a look at the Tanabata thing. It's one of these, right? Like they put one of these banners on the home screen. You can sort of like scroll through, and then it would be that right there. Dokkan Awaken a character, typically very, very easy to do. You're not really going to have any difficulties Dokkan Awakening characters. Again, worst comes to worst, you could just do like a friend summon unit, or just grind up some very easy to grind up story event unit, right? It could just take a little bit of effort. It's a tiny bit of effort. Level up a super attack once. Again, you could literally just do a friend summon, combine 2 Cybermen, boom, you're good. Clear a stage with 7 rainbow key spheres collected during boss battle. If you do any type of content like boss rush, Dokkan event, red zone, right, Super Battle Road, any of those, you will auto do this no matter what. Even probably just doing a link level run, you're very likely to get that done. Purchase goods at the Baba Shop with points, very easy to do. Again, if you don't have points, there's many different good grinding methods, especially on JP. The new, like, you can grind up Baba points insanely fast by grinding area 29-3. You get incredible gems. You purchase, like, those STR Super Saiyan Gohans, Z-Awaken him, and then you sell them for Baba points, and you get, like, an insane profit margin, right? Like, it's really good. Clear a stage in under a minute. So many different stages you could do that with. Story events, first stage of Dokkan events, just a ton of different ways, right? Use a Senzu. Of course, that's very, very easy as well. And remember, if you don't have Senzus for some reason, you could just buy them with Zenny at the Baba Shop in the Zenny section, very cheap. Collect an incredible gem, very simple. Many, many, many quest stages have that. Global doesn't have Area 29, so maybe just do a run on Area 23-8, right? The OG really good link leveling stage. At the bare minimum, beating Turles at the end always gets you incredible gems, so. Tap the Scouter at the top right of the summon screen. Again, does it have a... It doesn't show it, but, you know, just a little Scouter button on like, the banners, right? Collect 7 int key spheres and clear a stage. Very easy. Just bring an int orb changer, or you could change orbs into int, right? Like, but this is another one of these that if you're, like, for some reason doing one of these, like, longer events, a legendary event or something like that, you'll do this effortlessly. Use a team of all the same type, just a mono team. Very simple, right? Just one color typing. So many, like, quick fights you could go into. Again, you know, the first stage of, like, the Broly Dokkan event and stuff like that. Very easy. Use a support memory. Okay, again, very easy. Just use anything, go into one of these quick stages. Clear a stage without taking damage. Same thing. First stage of the Broly event, or, you know, some sort of story event or something like that, where there's not, like, a ton of enemies doing stuff. And then finally clear a stage with a Time Traveler category ally. That's, Time Traveler is another massive category, right? So they're talking about, you know, Time Traveler category and Bond of Parent and Child, both ridiculously fat categories. So there we go. There is the Porunga Dragon Balls and the wishes that Global will be able to make. We're gonna see, man, we're gonna see what it looks like. I feel so bad for Global players, man. Listen, I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm just laughing at the absurdity of it. But it's like, on JP, we're getting these tickets or summoning for... It's Vegeta and Trunks and the 7th anniversary LRs. And then Global, dude. Poor Global players, man. Y'all are stuck. Nah, they can't be for real with this. No. Which one would you rather get tickets to summon on? It's ridiculous. Come on. There is a lot more. Like, you have a better chance of getting, like, the blues with the Global, like, because there's so less featured units. But the JP one, it's just like, you have way better characters on here, right? So, there we go. Let me know what you guys think of the thank you celebration so far. Don't worry, the end of the year for Dokkan is going to be pretty fire. We definitely have a bit of a lull, especially on JP right now. There's literally nothing going on. But, you know, Heroes, Beast Gohan is coming, Anniversary is coming, New Year's is coming. We got a lot of fire coming up. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.